and Sony are getting both barrels. So, Spider-Man 4, starring Tom Holland. Kevin Feige, Tom Holland, Marvel, and Disney want a new director, i.e. not John Watts.
Okay.
They want it to be a more grounded story with slightly more mature themes, not adult themes, but mature themes.
Yeah.
With a slightly more mature Spider-Man fighting Kingpin in New York.
Sounds good.
Sony want John Watts to come back, and it sounds like they're stomping their feet, pissing their pants, going, "No, do No Way Home again. That was awesome."
That made money.
Forgetting that Spider-Man will make money no matter what, as long as they stop harming the brand by releasing crap. So right now, we know if Spider-Man 4 is going to be any good once we get a confirmation of who the director is. And this isn't a slight on John Watts, but if John Watts is back to direct it, that means Sony got their way, which means it's going to be another multiversal story for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
And this comes back to the segment I said I'm going to be writing at some point, and I keep on forgetting. Spider-Man inherently should be one of the most ground level characters you've got. And he is the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
That's the thing. And like, if you think where Spider-Man 3 ended, like they've set it up now perfectly to begin that of him becoming and learning just to focus on being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Do you know what the most cooked thing is?
Boom.
Okay. As far as I understand, and I may be slightly wrong here, Disney and Marvel get the money for action figures.
Right, yeah, merch and stuff, yeah.
Which is why Spider-Man has gone through so many costumes in the first 3 films.
Yeah.
Disney were going to just leave him for Spider-Man 4 in the suit he finished No Way Home with because it made sense. They're like, no, that's his suit now. He is Spider-Man. He doesn't have Sugar Daddy Tony Stark. He doesn't have loads of resources. He is broke.
No one remembers
his
him.
spider suit. Yeah, that is his spider suit. He doesn't get to have 3 dozen more. Think about the amount of money they were going to lose on not being able to make even more toys just for it to make sense. And Sony are like, no, bring Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield back and do a trilogy of multiverse. I am sick of it.
I already can tell you what Sony probably want. They probably want Tom Holland to travel to their worlds and do something.
It's exactly what they want, because they're fucking idiots.
I really hope, for the sake of the MCU, knowing that like they're trying to correct course at the moment, they're trying to shift things. So they're essentially trying to right the ship because it was going in a bit of a wayward direction. And then it's like they're there righting the ship, and then Sony's come along and gone, wait, but over there is Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Why are you turning away from it? And they're like, because the fans are over here.
Do you know what we need? We need the Spider-Man equivalent of Matt Shakeman. I need someone who is going to understand Spider-Man and bring that Spider-Man swag to the big screen. I think, if we're being honest, Spider-Man should be a Daredevil Born Again type character.
Yeah.
I accept that Spider-Man is too big a brand to just be TV shows. You're not paying all that money for Tom Holland for a TV show. No. I accept that whether I like it or not. That's why we get a million animated Spider-Man TV shows, because that's the only way we can get Spider-Man on TV. But
they can do like you say, like the fact that Disney wants to do it him versus Kingpin, and there's the potential there for them to bring Daredevil in because we know he's dealing with Kingpin. If they really wanted to, they could throw Echo in for a brief moment. She can have a cameo. Like they can make use of these other characters they've been setting up
Yeah, but
and do a
that's
full
not
film.
that's not 3 Spider-Men. The fans loved 3 Spider-Men.
Do you know what I think might end up having to happen
Um,
to make Sony compromise? I wonder if they let Venom properly join.
I think Marvel would happily have all of them characters in the MCU as long as they had creative control.
Well, yeah, this is where I think they might have to be like, we will accept that your Venom films happened, and that your Venom symbiote is now in our world, and we will make use of that.
But that vegan ass Craven the Bounty Hunter can do one. Not Craven the Bounty Hunter. Craven the Hunter can do one. I just. And
Well,
then, as if it couldn't get any worse.
yeah.
Hurry, what film have I been banging on that I want for the last 2 years?
Fast and Furious 12.
Exactly. And what was my second choice?
That would be Batman Beyond.
Yeah, I want a Batman Beyond project. I fucking love Batman Beyond.
We
It's
have, and
awesome.
we've talked. There's been like the odd rumor here and there that
Yeah.
maybe there's an animated, maybe there's this. They're gonna make one.
So imagine my hype when I see that people who've worked on Across the Spider-Verse are pitching to Warner Bros. A Batman Beyond style project in the art style of Across the Spider-Verse.
And in classic creative passion, they're like, "Hey, Warner Bros. What if like funny idea, but we've had great success over here with Spider-Man. We're fans of the Batman Beyond story. Like, do you want to let us do it? Nope. Oh, okay.
Would you like hundreds of millions of dollars?
It's like, and Warner Bros. Like, no, we don't care. Not happening. You can stay over there at Marvel, do your thing. To which the creative people are like, we really want to make this. What if we just kind of like work on this on the weekends a little bit and just like see what it would look like? Huh, this looks kind of cool. Hey, Warner Brothers, are you really sure you don't want this? Look, we even made you a proof of concept. And Warner Brothers like, okay, maybe we'll say maybe. We can agree it looks cool.
It's in the tweet with some of the concept art. The one where he's flying through the street.
Yes.
You could have shown me that image alone, and I would have greenlit it. I don't need to see a script. I don't need to know who you want to cast as the voice actors. You show me that individual bit of artwork, and I'd write you a check for $100 million.
Mate, like the shot of him on top of the building, and you've got like the neon signs of like Ace Chemical and all these
Neo
other things.
Gotham is a fucking awesome cityscape. Like,
the idea
I don't know how
of like
Warner Bros. Weren't kicking down the door begging artists to do this. Why are artists having to try and sell Warner Bros. On this?
it's wild because it's like, let's be honest, we all love Gotham and Batman, but a big difficulty with Gotham to make it somewhat more interesting than another Batman is like Gotham is very dark, dingy. It's the vibe, but it's like cool. Another hard to watch Batman film because everything's so dark. The idea of doing like a neon Gotham to bring like as an excuse to bring some color in is such a cool idea.
Batman Beyond in the 90s looked so fucking lit because it nailed that concept of Neo Gotham. And like I didn't before I'd even seen the picture, I saw this tweet, I was visualizing it, I was like, yes, that is peak. Why is it why can I not already watch this? Why does it not already exist? Now, I'm not going to give WBD too much shit because it sounds like it went from a hard no before they even pitched to a maybe, and they've been pitching their way up. What I need them to be able to show this to James Gunn, because James Gunn is a creative. There is no way he doesn't greenlight this.
There's two people that this needs to get in front of that for the best chance. Like you say, either James Gunn comes across it, eventually, like he looks away from his time at Superman. He's like, oh, what's this stack of projects on my desk? Ooh. Or the only other person that we know that has some weight with Batman over there, Matt Reeves.
Yeah. I don't understand how you're not greenlighting this. Just look at this art.
Imagine you
legacy
have.
characters have never been more beloved than they are right now. People are okay with legacy characters at the minute, which was something I was always worried about. Legacy characters are difficult to pull off. But you look at this art style, the complete blackout suit with almost no details apart from the neon red bat symbol. The bright, I need this film.
It
And I
looks
know, like,
great.
to me, as someone who's been sat here going, I'd love a Batman Beyond project, like, that'd be really cool. This is like my birthday with how good this looks. But surely it doesn't take genius to go. Batman is a very strong brand. Across the Spider-Verse are some of the most critically and commercially successful comic book movies of the last few years.
Yep.
Surely, unless the budget that they're asking for is like 150 million, surely this is like as safe as an investment as it gets at the minute.
I mean, the only thing I can think is this doesn't even make sense. I was gonna say because like James Gunn wants to set up his characters, and doesn't want competing stuff. But then you've got fucking Matt Reeves doing his thing. So like, I wonder if they're smart. I was gonna say, do you get once they have their Batman? You know how he said he wanted the same voice actors to do TV and all that.
Yeah.
Then James Gunn goes, okay, we'll do it now. We know who Batman is.
But this is a different Batman.
Oh,
Batman
true.
Beyond's Terry McGinn.
It is. I'm forgetting.
It doesn't. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. That doesn't even.
This can be completely standalone. You remember when they leaked the test footage for Deadpool to get community support?
I think this is them doing the same thing.
I would be amazed if that isn't what happens here. So just to put this in perspective, the two Spider-Verse films we've currently got had a combined budget of about 240 million. Across the Spider-Verse made 690 million. Spider-Verse box office. Into the Spider-Verse made 400 million. So on an investment of like at the top end 240, they made $1 billion. If they can do this for less than 100 million, I think it's as safe as bet as you get at the minute.
I'm trying to remember correctly here, but I'm pretty sure. Didn't Matt Reeves get some like first pass deal on Elseworlds stuff or something?
Maybe.
He got some agreement, didn't he, for like creative stuff on DC. I think he's our best bet. And it's like if they bring Matt Reeves on as like writer / joint director to help tell a good story, and he'll stay true to the Batman content, and it's like he can get it in under Elseworlds, then. But I think you're right. Like with the Deadpool thing, this is sort of the director's being like, okay, you're only going to give us a maybe. We'll show you that the fans are going to fucking want this like rabid dogs by just posting a couple of concept arts.
Do you know what I mean? It's ripe for the picking. Neo Gotham might be one of the most enticing locations for an animated film you could possibly sell to me.
Yep.
Like, greenlight it. Greenlight it now. Greenlight it yesterday. I don't understand how it's a question. I know the film market is scary at the minute. That, to me, is about as safe as bet as anything else you can greenlight at the minute.
Oh, it could be so good.
I don't understand. Honestly, at this point, people could bring the most boring thing ever to me, and if it's in that kind of art style, I'm gonna go, yeah, fuck it. It'll probably work. Like,
there's definitely.
I'm sick of it.
Why do I feel like that studio, those directors are going to become like the powerhouse? They're going to become like the next Pixar and stuff.
Honestly.